Hello, welcome to your new moon guided meditation. So, this new moon in Pisces happens on Tuesday, March 8th, 2016. The new moon is exact at 5:54 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this moon is extra special because it's also a solar eclipse. It's a complete solar eclipse. So this new moon is all about new, fresh beginnings. It is the start of a brand new lunar cycle, which happens every month, of course, with the full moon. But it's also a point where we get to release certain things and then bring new, extra special things in as well. And that's because an eclipse gives us an opportunity to connect with our highest spiritual evolution, and that's different for all of us. The beauty of astrology is there's universal connection that we can all feel. That's that Pisces energy, that's the eclipse energy, but there's also something personal to this for every single one of us. So there's something inside of you that is meant to be released, and then something inside of you at this point in time as well that is meant to come out into the world. There is a new fresh energy inside of you that is waiting to be manifested into the real world, into material form. So we're going to do a little meditation for that. So I want you to get into a comfortable place and be somewhere where you can be still for about 15 minutes or so, maybe 20. You can be sitting, you can be laying down. If you already feel uncomfortable sitting, I want you to lay down. It's most important in meditation. Number one thing is that you are comfortable, because your body and your mind are interconnected in a subtle way. So if your body is uncomfortable and tense, then your mind will be uncomfortable and tense, and so will your thoughts and your emotions, etc. So the whole point of this process is to smooth everything out so that you can connect with the deeper part of yourself. So you're going to close your eyes when you feel ready. And then I just want you to start with a few cleansing breaths. So cleansing breath is inhaling very deeply through your nose and then exhaling softly through the mouth. So the exhale through your mouth, it can be soft, but I want it to have a fairly complete kind of vibe. So you're exhaling completely, and there's almost this sense of like pushing the breath out or dropping the breath in the way that you would drop a ball on the ground. It's just like flowing out. And then every time that you do take that intentional exhale, something in your body can relax and release. Good. So once you feel complete with that, you can close your mouth and breathe in and out through your nose naturally. So in meditation, it's awesome if we can let our breathing pattern be natural, unless we're doing some type of breathing practice, but we're not going to do that tonight. So I want you to let your breathing pattern be in its natural state that is unique to you. Good. And then I want you to keep your focus on feeling the sensation of your breath moving your body in a very subtle way. So that can be through the rise and fall of your chest or your belly. Could even be just experiencing the change in temperature inside your nostrils as you inhale and as you exhale. Good. And then we're going to start to relax our bodies a little bit. So this process of getting into ourselves in meditation is incremental. So you may find as you're continuing to settle that there at this point in time are still thoughts and there's distractions and that kind of thing. So that's okay. That's going to simmer down. It's this incremental process of letting things become more and more still. So we started that with the physical body, and we're going to enhance that process even more by relaxing our muscles. So we're going to start at the beginning. So I want you to bring your focus down to your feet. Let your feet relax. And even focus on the feeling on the insides of your feet and the skin on the feet. With your mind, with your awareness, can you separate out the feeling between the skin on your feet and the inside of each foot? Is there like this subtle knowing of, yes, that is my foot, that is my right foot, that is my left foot? What is that subtle intuitive feeling or knowing versus the boundary of your foot, the boundary of your skin, where your physical body ends and everything else begins? We're just going to let all of that soften, and I want you to think about letting that boundary where your skin is, we're going to let that soften just a little bit. So you could even think of it as your skin is relaxing as well. Good. So we're going to move that whole vibe up. So I want you to bring your focus to your calves and the knees. We're going to let the calves and the knees relax. We're going to let our thighs relax. And you can even visualize all of the muscles in your legs, the quad muscles, muscles around your hips. Everything is starting to relax and get more and more heavy. Good. Muscles in the low belly can relax. The muscles surrounding your tailbone can relax. And all of the muscles surrounding your hips, your hip flexors, and even the muscles inside of the hip bones and the connective tissue that holds the hip joints in place, even those muscles can soften and relax. All of the connective tissue deep inside your body can just soften and rest. Good. Feel your belly relax and expand. Feel your shoulders relax. Feel a relaxation even in the center of your chest. And this is happening on all sides. The front of the chest, the side of your body where your chest is, and even the back of the heart. So the upper back is even relaxed and expanding. Good. If, as we go through this process, you're starting to feel any tension creep up, feel free to exhale through your mouth. But again, this is a more relaxed state. So you can have the mouth open and just let the exhale waft out. Like there's just an allowing of the breath to exit. You're not forcing it. It's just free to go when it wishes. Good. Let your jaw become soft and relaxed so much so that it becomes a little bit heavier. And there's like this little tiny movement of your jaw moving down towards the ground. Even if you're laying down, it moves down towards the ground. Maybe back a little bit. And we're even going to relax our tongue because the tongue is very connected to our thoughts and our speech and our doing and everything that's communication. So we're going to let the tongue relax and let the back of the tongue drop away from the soft palate. So that area right at the back of the throat, we're just creating more space there, more space for the energy to flow. Let your cheeks relax. Let your eyes relax. Feel all of the muscles around each eye soften, relax, and become more receptive. That in turn relaxes your eyebrows. Good. And then notice how when your eyebrows relax, your eyes and even the muscles deep inside the eyes can soften and relax. Good. And then there's even this quality of the inner ears softening. So all of those little tiny muscles inside the ear that help us hear are softening and again becoming more receptive. So there's this quality of being relaxed in your whole entire body, but it's not a sleepy relaxed, it's an alert and aware and receptive relaxed. Good. This is the ideal state that we want to be in when we meditate is relaxed alertness, like a cat. So feel a sense of relaxation in your whole body as one unit. Good. Good. And then I want you to bring your focus down into your feet or the base of your spine, whatever is physically touching the ground right now. And so we're going to ground our energy first. So we would start with grounding because it's like a plant. We have to build the roots first. So either from your feet, bottom of your feet, or your tailbone, whichever is touching the ground, you're going to connect with the sensation of that area very strongly. And then you're going to imagine a ball of light there. It's going to create more energy in that area. And then I want you to imagine a golden cord of light is traveling from your feet or your tailbone down to the center of the earth. So this golden cord or rope is like a strong support. It's like an anchor that is dropping down, down, down through all of the rock and soil and all of the layers of the earth, all the way to the very center. And at the very center of the earth, there is another beautiful white ball of light. And your anchor is going to connect to that light very strongly. So feel that secure connection. Visualize it. And then feel your whole body relax even more with that support. Good. The light at the center of the earth is going to flow up through your grounding cord all the way to the base of your spine or your feet. And then that light is going to flow through your entire body. So it's going to flood beautiful sparkling light through your legs, your feet, your torso, your arms, through your throat, and then out the top of your head. So we have earth energy running through our whole body. This light is energizing and it clears out and rebalances and reharmonizes your subtle energy. Feel how nourishing and supportive this energy is. Good. So now that we've done that, we're going to balance that with running celestial energy down through our system. So I want you to imagine a beautiful sparkling ball of white light above your head, high above your head. And that light is going to move down, and it's going to flow through your whole body, through the top of your head, through your face, through the eyes, the throat, your torso, light streaming through your arms and your hands, all the way down to your legs, out your tailbone, and out through your feet. So feel how this celestial energy is also energizing and vibrant, and it's also got this sense of being grounding because it's moving down. So it's like energizing, but it creates a sense of harmony and relaxation in your whole body. It creates a sense of brightening through your whole system. Good. So we're going to work with this Pisces energy a little bit by using our imagination. So I want you to bring your focus into the area right between your eyebrows. So in the chakra system, this is the third eye chakra. So keep your focus between the eyebrows and just initially notice if there's any sensation there. There might be, there might not be, it just depends. There's nothing that you should feel, we're just noticing. So focus is going to stay there, and then I want you to imagine a sphere of light in the center of the eyebrows. And so when I said light, I want you to notice if there was a certain color that came to you, if it was white light, or if there was a certain color that popped up. I want you to use whatever came to you initially. And we're going to make this bright, 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 super bright and vibrant. With your imagination, it's kind of like you're shining up this light like you would shine a penny to make it really sparkly. Good. Good. And then this light is going to become a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger until it encircles your whole body. Good. And then I want you to expand this light even more. It's still very concentrated at the center of the eyebrows, but we're going to expand it until it becomes the size of your entire room. Good. Good. Notice if the color has wanted to change or shift. It might not. It's no big deal. We're just noticing what comes to us. Good. Good. Notice your breath flowing through your body. Good. Good. And then go back to the center of your eyebrows. And I want you to bring to your imagination a moment in time that has made you really happy, where you've been the happiest that you've ever been. This can be a moment in time today, last week, it can be when you were 5, or anywhere in between. So you're just going to bring that into your imagination, a moment in time when you were super happy. And I want you to make this a complete memory. So exactly what was happening, colors, sounds, tastes, smells, sensations of touch, etc. Good. Good. And then keeping that vision in your imagination, I want you to breathe into your body, so a few cleansing breaths, and I want you to imagine that you're breathing this feeling that you felt at that moment in time through your whole entire body. So whole body is filled with that emotion, that happiness that you felt at that point in time. Good. Good. Take your last cleansing breath and then we'll let that go. Good. And so we're clearing that all out. So imagine that bright light at the center of your eyebrows again, and it fills your whole room. And I want you to imagine something it is that you would like to create in your life. Let's stick with something that you would like to create this month. So let's make it kind of short term for now. So something that you, and it can be tangible or non-tangible. So it can be a feeling that you want to create. It can be a situation that you want to create. It can be an element of life that you want to improve. But I want you to bring that into your imagination and imagine as if it were happening now. So we're just going to pretend for a moment. So if this situation or feeling or thing were a part of your life right now, how would you feel? Where would you be going after this meditation? What would you be doing this week? How would your life be? And ideally, we are imagining this as it would be. We're not comparing it to your life now. Again, we're just, humor me. We're going on a little imaginary journey. So imagine that everything is as it should be now, the way that you would like it to be. Good. Conversations that you would be having. Sights, sounds, taste, touch. Good. And then I want you to connect with the underlying feeling behind this imagined reality. So what's the feeling here? How do you feel as you're imagining this? So sometimes when we imagine something new in our lives, there can be anxiousness or tension that creeps up because there's a fear of it not being realized. So there's either that or it may feel really good. So I want you just to notice what your experience is. And if there is any sense of tension or angst that comes up, you're just going to bring your focus to your breath. And you're going to imagine more and more light through your whole visualization. So the breath and the light are going to clear out that anxious energy. Good. Good. The more that we can imagine the feeling that connects us with something it is that we want, the more that we can be in a place to receive what it is that we want. And the more that we can breathe into the moment when anxiety or tension comes up, the more that we can again be prepared for that new person, place, thing, or situation or feeling to come into our life. So it's just a process of imagining it and then being completely present with whatever experience comes up to you when you do imagine it. Okay. You're doing so good. So I'm going to have you let that go. Take a few cleansing breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Bring your focus into your heart. So center of the chest, into the heart space. Imagine a beautiful pink light there. And then we're going to imagine a light, a sphere of light around your whole body. So you're going to pull your energy in super close to your body. So light surrounding your whole body in your own little space bubble. Good. And this little space bubble is both nurturing and nourishing, and it's also protective, so it allows you to choose what comes into your space and what does not. And it allows you to choose what you put out into the world and what you keep safe and secure and sacred to yourself. Good. So bring your palms to the center of your chest, and we'll end together with 3 cleansing breaths. So take an inhale through your nose with me. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Last one, really good. Inhale. Exhale, release. Good. Start to move your body. Let your eyes open when they feel ready to do so. And take your time getting up. Let your mind readjust to the waking state of consciousness. So what I want you to know is that anything that needed to happen during this meditation happened. When we meditate, our subconscious mind takes over for us and processes things in the way that we need to. It's just like dreaming. It's the same thing. So when we dream, our brain processes things in the exact manner that is appropriate. We don't have to figure out, what we're supposed to dream about. We just do, and it just happens. So whatever happened for you, even if you don't remember or if you got lost, that's perfectly appropriate. So what I want you to think about this whole week that's coming up is, how can you engage with activities that will bring you towards the feeling that you want to feel or the situation that you want to find yourself in. So we're going for taking small, tiny actions that are going to move you towards a possible situation where what it is that you want could occur. We want to engage with this energy. We want to co-create with the universe. So wishing you a most wonderful day. If you want to connect with me on Facebook and Instagram and all that other good stuff, I'll have links below in the description. And I'll have my contact info as well. So wishing you a wonderful, most amazing new moon and solar eclipse. And I will talk to you soon. Namaste.